Hello there.
General Kenobi! You are a bold one.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy, a bold one, back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes episode. Today is going to be an especially good video. It's going to be my first free-to-play guide. So, I know that there are tons of free-to-play guides out there, but, you know, I was kind of looking over some the last few weeks, and it's been a while since anybody's really put out like a current, up-to-date one. So, I decided, you know, I've had the luxury of being able to watch, you know, guys like Arnold and Mobile Gamer and Warrior and Cubs fan, and you know, I've had I've been able to watch what I think they missed something, or you know, I thought maybe they should have tweaked it, something, you know, things like that. And so I thought, you know what, I'll make my own free-to-play guide that's up to date. It's kind of towards my line of thinking. So if you're watching this, you know, you don't have to take this this whole layout that I do. Mine's kind of direct. There's not a lot of room to work with, and the reason that is because it's designed to get you the main essential legendary characters, but also to develop some other things, and you know, I'll show you as we go down our list. So I kind of have it set up, my free-to-play guide, in phases. So I have phase 1, 2, 3, and 4. All consist of different end goals, or progress differently, help you to progress differently through the game. So I guess with that, let's go ahead and jump into this. So phase 1, I got 2 teams. My first team is what I call the Scoundrels. So my 5 people that I have is Stormtrooper Han, which he can be found in the Arena Store. Boba Fett, which he's also found in the Cantina Store, Dark Side Hard Node 2B and 4E. Then we have Lando Calrissian. He's found in Cantina Battles 1E and 5F. L337, who's found in Cantina Battle 5A. And then Greedo, who is found in the Arena Store. So why these first 5? This is not usually what people have in mind, who would be, usually Scoundrels aren't the first that come to mind. But here's the reason why. So this guide is designed, usually I designed this guide for people who are just starting the game, or maybe have played the game for so long and they played it so wrong. That was me when I got back into this after I took some time off. I was like level 76. I had no good characters that were needed to help me progress through the game. I had to essentially start all over. None of the characters that I unlocked would help me in any way, shape, or form in the end game. So, but kind of going back, is that when you find yourself upgrading characters and progressing through the game, the one thing you will notice that you will always be short on are credits and training droids. And Scoundrels are essential to the 2 challenges called Droid Heist and Credit Heist, and both of those will help you progress throughout the game, and help you upgrade your characters. Because, you know, you can focus, you know, you can say you want to focus on Phoenix and all these other teams, but if you don't have a lot of credits or a lot of droids, training droids, you're going to find your progress is going to really be halted. But another reason is that you get that you kind of start on one of your ships that you'll need later on, and that's Boba Fett's Slave 1 ship. Alrighty, and just a reminder, what you want to do for all these teams that I'm going to speak about is that my goal is you should get them all to 5 stars. So each phase, work on getting all the characters to 5 stars, then push them to 7, and then I would say get everybody gear 8, or excuse me, gear 9, because there's there's a big jump between 8 and 9, and that's what I've noticed lately, and that's why. So I just get everybody to 9, and then go from there. And if I can use them in territory wars, or if I need them to use them for like raids or arena, I bump them up to 12 or whatever I need them to. Alright, then the second team in Phase 1 is Phoenix. So first you have Hera, which is Cantina Battles 1F, and then you can find her in the Guild Event Store. You got Ezra, who's found in Cantina Battle 2B. Chopper, who's found in the Cantina Store. Zeb, who's found in the Galactic War Store. Kanaan, who's found in the Arena Store. And then you have Sabine, who's found in Darkside Hard Node 1A. So why these 6? Well, for one is that you're going to need at least 5 Phoenix characters to get Thrawn and Emperor Palpatine. Those two characters, especially Thrawn. Palpatine, he's good, but with the current meta right now, he'll probably fade away here in the next few months. Traya, with the new Traya leads, and Jango Fett, and Bastila teams all coming out, Palpatine leads are kind of going to the back. Nevertheless, though, he's a real good, solid character to take, and he'll help you get started, especially in those lower ranked arena shards, and help you really progress to where you need to get. And then second of all is that you have and they're really helpful with getting through the Galactic War. I noticed that I didn't start. I think by the time that I had finally got them working, I'd only completed Galactic War like 4 times, and I was a level 76. So, and then they got me to like where I needed to get, and almost helped me complete it. But then I picked up another team to help me do it. So, but another reason is that they have 2 ships. So you have Phantom and Ghost, which are really good ships, and they're essential to getting Grand Admiral Thrawn's capital ship. Alrighty, guys. So now let's jump into Phase 2. First team is I call the Rogue Rebel team. So, first character is Jyn Erso, which you'll find her in the Guild Store. K2, who's in the Galactic War Store. Cassian, who's in the Arena Store. Biggs Darklighter, who's in the Galactic War Store. Wedge Antilles, who's found on Cantina Battle 6F. And then Admiral Ackbar, who's found in the Arena Store. Now, the reason that you're going to need these characters is because, for one, you get 4 ships. Which, and of course you can use these characters in territory wars, and that's about it as of right now. But you can use Jyn in the Rancor raid, but that's not important, as in, what I'm trying to get to. But the big reason, this is a big jump for ships. So by now you would already have Phantom and Ghost and Slave 1, but with these other ships you'll have Home 1, which is Admiral Ackbar's capital ship. You'll have Cassian's U-Wing, which consists of the 3 Rogue One members, and then you'll have Biggs' X-Wing, and then Wedge's X-Wing. Biggs' X-Wing is essential to end goal like ship arena, like everybody uses him in the beginning because he's a heavy tank, and his ship is really good. And Wedge and Biggs are just really good together, both fleet wise and ground fighting wise. And like I made a video couple vids back that ships are really important, and that's why I had a whole team, or Phase 2 squad consisting of characters just needed for ships, but they're also, they're really good in territory wars, and who knows, with all these new metas that are starting to come up, maybe Biggs and Wedge will be needed back in some Rebel meta or something. Alright, and then the second team for Phase 2 is the Empire team. So I have a few characters lined up here. There's Darth Vader, who's found in the Fleet Store. TIE Fighter Pilot, who's found in the Cantina Battle 4B. Snowtrooper, who's found in Cantina Battles 7B, and then light side hard node 8C. And then Grand Admiral Tarkin, and he's found in the Fleet Arena and the Squad Arena Store. So why these two? Or excuse me, why these four? Well, for first of all, 3 ships, so that's 3 more dark side ships that you're going to get, which is the TIE Advance, which is Darth Vader's ship, TIE Fighter, which is TIE Fighter pilot ship, and then Executrix, which is Grand Admiral Tarkin's, or I'm not saying Grand Admiral, Grand Moff Tarkin, that's it. I knew it wasn't rolling off the tongue right. Grand Moff Tarkin's capital ship, which is needed for a lot of essential fleet stuff that's good for end-goal stuff. And just watch my other video if you haven't seen. So be sure to watch why ships are important. And then next is you have that you need at least 5 Empire characters for RTD2, who is needed for the Luke Skywalker's hero journey event, which only comes out a few times a year. But if you recall that by this phase you should have Grand Admiral Thrawn and Emperor Palpatine, so you don't have to do all 4, but I think they're good just to get out of the way, that way you don't have to come back to them when you realize that, oh hey, I really need these characters towards the end game. So now let's go on to phase 3. So 2 more teams, just to know, there's spoiler alert, there's 2 teams per phase. So this next team is the CLS team, Commander Luke Skywalker team, that's needed for Luke's Heroes Journey event. So first you got Luke Farm Boy, Cantina Battle 1B, and then light side hard node 7D. Then you have Princess Leia, who's found in the Arena Store, and then Old Ben, who's found in Cantina B2, or excuse me, Cantina 2F and 6B. And you also need Stormtrooper Han and R2, but by this time you get to this phase, you should already have them maxed, or not maxed out, but 7-star Gear 9. And then why do you need them? Of course, for Commander Luke Skywalker, who's essential for pretty much towards the the end game aspect. All right, the next I call the Jedi team, and free to play speaking, right now it's not, the team's not to get Bastila or to make Bastila better in Arena. She's not currently free to play. I mean, she's got 2 nodes right now, but they're really hard to get, and you're not going to get much out of it. So, but alright, so here's this Jedi team. So there's only 2 characters that you'll need. I'm going to say all 5, but the first one's Ahsoka Tano, which is found in the Cantina Store, dark side hard node 4C and light side hard node 5D. Mace Windu, who's found in the Arena Store, and then my 3 other ones are Old Ben, Kanaan, and Ezra. So why do you need them? Well, you get 2 more ships, which is Ahsoka's Starfighter, which is just helpful towards some of the light side ship events, like, and then you have the Endurance, which Mace Windu's capital ship, and which you'll need his to do some events to get training ship droids, so you can upgrade your ships faster. And then the second reason that you'll want to get these 5 is for Grandmaster Yoda. So you need, who right now is an essential character. He's meta after his recent rework, and Bastila came in. It's like peanut butter and jelly. You need both of them, and some other characters, of course. But so, like I said, with this Jedi team, you'll already have 3 of them farmed. 7 stars, Gear 9, and then you just need Ahsoka and Mace Windu to complete the 5 people. Alrighty, guys, now we're in phase 4. First team is the First Order team. You got Kylo Ren Unmasked, which is Cantina Battle 3F. And I believe he's another one, but I don't think... No, that's not right. No, it's Kylo Ren, masked. He's found in Cantina Battles 4C, 6C, and Guild Store. Captain Phasma, who's Galactic War Store. First Order Officer, Cantina Store. And First Order Executioner, which is Cantina Battles 2-6. So, why do you need them? You need them for BB-8, who's essential for to get Jedi Training Rey, but he's also good in Phase 1 of the Heroic Sith Raid, and he's good on, Resistance teams, or just about any team, mostly Resistant, but for like Territory Wars or something. But the reason I chose these 5, because there are a lot of other, or not a lot, but there's a few other First Order characters that you can get. They're really hard. Like right now, since I'm where I'm at, I'm already working on First Order pilot, but he's got like 1 or 2 hard nodes, and occasionally he pops up in the fleet store, but it's a grind. It's really hard to get him, and I just figured that, First Order Executioners and Cantina 2G, and it's like 8 whatever things sim. So I figured it would be really easy to get him to 7 stars than it would or First Order pilot. And then last is Jedi Training Rey teams. Training Rey team. I don't know why I corrected myself. I said it right the first time. Anyways, so you have Scavenger Rey, who's light side hard node 2A, dark side hard node 5D, in Guild Store. Finn, who's in Cantina Battles 3E and 5C, light side hard node 7A, in the Guild Store. You already have, and the next is BB-8, but you'll already have him maxed out, or at least where you need him to. And then you'll need Veteran Han Solo, which is Cantina B8G, and Veteran Chewie, Cantina Battle AF. If I said B for Han Solo, I have it abbreviated, but it's Cantina Battle 8G. So why do you need these characters? Is for Jedi Training Rey, which I'm going to just give a spoiler alert. The veterans are probably if I remember that, they're the last 2 characters in the Cantina like the Cantina node. So they cost like 16 things a sim. I don't even know, energy. Yeah, 16 energy per sim, and which makes them ridiculously hard to get. You can do it free to play, just like it's probably going to take you 3 months to get both of them done, maybe longer, which sucks because I don't have one of them unlocked, and I have one at 2 stars. So I still got a long road ahead of me, but it's doable. It's free. It is a free to play accessible. I will say that. So just some final thoughts on this guide. I know that people will differ with me on certain characters. There are plenty other scoundrels in the beginning that I could have went with, but I picked some of the ones because all these characters in some way, shape, or form are really good for territory wars, which is a great way to get a lot of gear, a lot of Zetas, currency, you name it. And so, whatever can help your teams win, you should take it. But all these characters that I've named are, just from my evaluation, are the easiest ones to obtain in their spectrums. There's a reason I didn't do like Chirrut and Baze, because they're really hard to get. And plus, they don't have ships. But there's a whole reason why I picked the characters I did. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it's a super long video, but thank you so much once again. Please, if you have, if you liked it, tell me why you did. If you hated it, tell me why you hated it. Please like and subscribe, and comment below if you maybe have any future suggestions for videos, or whatever you guys can think of. So, thanks guys, and I'll talk to you later.